Uh, live, a live podcast today. Your host Andy, and today we're going to do my practice warm-ups and also finding out what my true calling is. My true calling is perspective, drawing perspective every day, every now again. Which is a very nice thing to do. Perspective is the essence of life. If you don't already know, without perspective, you can't really see the deep intricacies of life. Everything has a perspective, and maybe not really some deep perspective, but what I mean with perspective, like there's the actual perspective with vanishing points, horizon lines, conversion lines, and stuff like that you normally use for perspective. But there's also the perspective in literally what you call literally philosophical sense. Like if you have a bad day, you can always bring something into perspective. Like you might have a bad day today, but it doesn't mean that you will have bad days for the rest of your life. I mean it could be. There is always potential that something like that can happen, like a very, very bad day, like you wake up and you don't have like coffee and you don't have your morning coffee, then you're going to, not function as a human being. But I myself, am I a coffee person? Not really. I would rather drink some nice calming jasmine tea like I so no I'll say not really, but I like drinking tea with honey. Like lemon tea is good, or green tea, or black tea is also good. There's also different kinds of teas in the world you can try. I mean, I can understand why the Brits are so into tea bags and other stuff like that. This is also very lucrative for them, and also very tasty, especially if you put some very interesting, not really interesting, very sweet honey from the heavens, honey that is so delicious that will knock you out, that will transcend your human being into another what you call being. That human being an alien. Congratulations, you are, my friend, an alien that likes honey with tea. That's your new specialty. Oh, I thought you were drawing Senran Kaguya. Senran Kaguya. Dude, let me see. Lunatic Lemon. I was not drawing Senran Kaguya. I wish I could draw like that. Let me see. I mean, eventually I can draw Senran Kaguya. I mean, it's not really that undifficult to draw that character, but I'm still at the perspective, and after perspective I go with mannequins. I mean, I can draw a little bit of the mannequins, like heads, torso, ribcage, pelvis, and the right proportions. And after I finish that, then I can try doing that, and I will send it in the community. But now I I myself am a beginner. I would know, although not really a beginner, but like on my way to being intermediate, I would say. Give me like half a month and I will be there. But yeah, or maybe a little bit longer. It depends how focused I am. If I put my all and my whole being into drawing, but because it's also kind of, I don't know, very extreme way, but also a way to get better at drawing. I mean, if you don't really focus anything else, like friends, life, having a social life, having, you know, responsibilities, and only focus on drawing, I mean, I guess you will get very far. But, you know, that entails also a lot of sacrifices. And then the question will be, are you willing to, you know, able to do those sacrifices? Maybe those sacrifices are a little too much for you. And then, you know, you're going not as fast pace as you wish you were, you know. But I guess drawing itself takes time. It will maybe I need 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 years or 20 years until I can really draw really well. But I guess if I don't give up and always improve and always let my sensei watch over my drawings, and he says it's shit, you have to do it again, then I'm doing it again until it's not shit, you know. That easy. That's how you become like a really great artist. And what I also learned is like what I felt is like stage fighting. If that makes sense. Like I have sometimes those assignments are on paper, and I don't use like a pen that is easy to, you know, to erase. So if you put one stroke there, it stays there forever. So, and then I just want to, like, you know, want to able to do the assignment that I'm going to do in one go. But now I think, oh my god, if I do have, or like I'm doing a mistake, I have to do this whole thing again. And this is like a very bad mentality, I would say. I mean, I got used to it, like, okay, it doesn't matter if I make a mistake because I can do it again. And if I need more time, then I need more time. And if I make another mistake, I do it again. Make another mistake and do it again, like what DJ Khaled taught me one day. Another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. You know what I mean? But yeah. But I would say after the 100th time, it becomes more easier and easier to draw what you're supposed to draw, you know. More easier, very, very easy. Like, it's not a pain anymore. It's like you kind of miss like doing mistakes like that, because after you mastered something, like, you can't improve anymore. If you've mastered something, then you have improved. Like, there's nothing to improve anymore. Maybe like not to get rust on it, but basically understood how to do these things. Those kind of pressures, I think, those mistakes, those days where you don't really can draw good. Because once you're able to draw really good, you can't go back, you know. It's a one-way ticket. Or maybe it's just bullshit. I don't know. I guess if someone is drawing for 10 years straight and then have a break like 10 years, he's able to do, like, you know, he's able to draw like he was 10 years before, or maybe 20 years. I mean, it's done 20 years, like 10, and then another 10, total 20 years, but the break is 10 years, so it's totally in 20 years, but the break was in 10 years, so he maybe lost his way, his purpose, or you know, some more responsibilities came up, like maybe he founded a family and now he doesn't have any time for, you know, drawing, because drawing takes a lot of time, and he doesn't have the time because he has to raise 2 kids, and maybe something bad happened and his wife is leaving him and now he's sad, and the wife also leaves with the kids. Karen took the kids, you know. Now you're sad, but then you have time to draw again, and then you draw something very abstract, and then and then you post it on social media, and then somehow it blows up, and then you become well famous, and your pictures are like, I don't know, $1 million worth because they're so good, and then your Karen comes back with the kids and says it's all my fault because she sees the money, but what are you gonna do now? I mean, I guess he will, I think, accept Karen again, because she got the kids, and if the Karen is there, then she also got, he also got the kids, you know. So think of the kids, man. They need a father figure, you know. But yeah, that's, I know why I'm talking about this. I really forgot about how this happened, but I think the moral of the story is like, if you want to aim to draw really good, you have to make time for it. And I guess the same goes with doing like gyms. If you want to have like being very healthy, or at least want to lose some weight, have to go to the gym, you know. And if you don't go to the gym, you won't lose any fat, and then you become very fat, and then you're sad, and then nothing will happen. So you have to force yourself to go to the gym, and you know, having like a badass playlist that you can listen to it, you know. Like anime opening playlists, because that's what I did, or at least hype music. For example, when I'm running, I like to listen to music. It always helps me to avoid the pain, or not the pain, the tiredness or the exhaustion of running, you know. Because running is kind of exhausting. If you haven't tried it, or maybe not, maybe you're like the classic Reddit user who sits all day long at home in the basement alone with a potato chips and cola. I mean, I have nothing against it, but it's very unhealthy. Or your body has deteriorated so much that it's like you have to do it, otherwise you will die. Water is like very unhealthy for you, you know. It's like venom, or what do you call poison? Yes, poison. Water is poison for you. It was also like an article, or not an article, but more like an article, no, not an article, like it was for a period of time on YouTube that milk is poisonous. I mean, to this day, I don't know if milk is very poisonous, but I like to drink milk. Milk is very, very tasty. I highly recommend, especially with chocolate, or milk chocolate is kind of nice, or vanilla chocolate, also kind of nice, or any type of different chocolates. But if I have to prefer, I mean, I think I will go with, I guess, chocolate. I'm maybe a chocolate guy. Alright, next one. Alright, can I go here? Thank you very much. And let's see. Alright, now we have some gradients to do. Very beautiful gradients. Let's see here. Going there. Here, paint 1, 2, 4. Then some beautiful gradients. Maybe I'm not really that good as an artist, but one day I will be like a really good drawer. That I can draw all the anime figures. Then I can draw all the anime, make my own anime opening, my own anime waifus, and then I will all sell that on Patreon. You can support me, and then I will like have some exclusive content for you guys. But this is in the future, so I guess the first thing I have to do is like get my drawing skills to a professional level, and then after that I can do all the shenanigans I want to do, you know. Maybe even help other people out if they need some tips on the journey. Hey, Punk L, hello Cloud, how's your day? Well, my day is really awesome, thanks to you now that you are here. My day is absolute on the moon. I couldn't be happier, okay. Maybe that's a little bit too much, but yeah, it's going alright. I have to do still my homework about perspective, like what I also told in the last stream, because I kind of procrastinate, and that's not good. You never should procrastinate the things you should do now, because the future you will hate you, you know. Like, why did you do this not earlier? It's like if you have like a homework to do for school and you do it at the last day, and you ask yourself why didn't I do this, like, I don't know, at the first day. Grandfire, hey, welcome. We have also homework to do, Fire, because I'm talking about progress. The thing what you do, the thing you should do but you're not doing, like your homework, and then you ask yourself, why didn't you do your homework? Like procrastination. I think that's the word. Okay, and I said with emoji cloud because your YouTube channel logo looks like a little cloud. Yes, and you're absolutely right, because I also designed it like this. So you are not wrong. Yes, let's see, let's go, man. And Exodia, like a classic fire. But yeah, I designed the logo that looks like a cloud because I like clouds. It's very, I know, clouds have something very calming. But back to procrastination, I think you know the feeling, like you have a date. You punk. You have like a homework to do, and you like have 1 week or 3 weeks for that to do, and then you don't do anything. Like you procrastinate, and then you know what you make now. Well, let me say, and you do the things you should have done in the last moment. That's what I want to say. But yeah, what are you making now? Like this is just a little bit gradients, I would say. It's not really that great because it's a very hard brush and it's not really that clean. But I think it gets the job done. I mean, I can do a little bit smudge here and there, and then you can see what I mean with gradients. Because this is more like a soft brush, and look at these gradients. Crazy good, right? Oh, maybe not. But yeah. Then after the gradients, I do like a little bit like perspective in a box. I have to find the middle point because in perspective, like if you have, okay, you can see this, like, okay, now a little bit more opacity, that would be also great. So if you have like a box, now you have like, there's the middle point, but if you go into perspective, you know, like let's say go here, it goes down here, then it will change. It's not in the middle more, it's the middle is kind of here. You want to learn and a good place for shadows? Do you want to learn and a good place for shadows? I mean, it's just a warm-up. Like, I'm not really practicing. It's more like, I mean, I'm practicing, but like not really focusing, you know? Because what I'm currently focusing is like perspective. And after I focused perspective, I go to mannequins, like different poses, dynamic poses. And then after the dynamic poses, I'm going for like organic shapes. And after organic shapes, observation. And after observation, I will do like, you know, painting, and maybe in the painting section I will learn about shadows. But yeah, I'm good. I have my own classes that I can do. But if you still want to share your cool videos about shadowing, then feel free to send it in the chat room. But yeah, and this is just like practice, like for basically this is just for pen control at the moment. This is just a warm-up, like I mean, that's basically all the same, you know, same shape. Maybe I should do a little bit more a little bit more dynamic. Let me show to you, you know, here, but yeah, give me a little bit of time and I will become the greatest artist in the world, you know. Then I will make millions with my drawings. Easy. And then I don't have to live on the streets, baby. Let's go. That's my dream, baby. Become the greatest and digital artist in the world. Alright, that's a little bit, I think it's kind of here. And here, let's see the line if I'm correct. That could be better. And then after this we doing some boxes, because I'm really good at box drawing, but sometimes I just get too comfortable and I make my classic mistakes, and then I'm kind of sad, you know. I should be able to do, like, unconsciously know how to do like a cube, you know. You try to draw one cube and from this one cube make two? Like this cube? Or what do you mean cube? Like this cube, right? What cube do you mean, man? Right here, and there we go. In general, I just do a cube in a kind of perspective, but like intuition. This is just intuition practice, I would say. Because the course, what I'm learning is like they really are heavily focusing on intuition. Like I should not think about like vanishing points, horizon line and stuff like that. You have to feel the space, you know. But yeah, today's practice I would just do like doing first things first, boxes in perspective, and boxes also sharing the same perspective. And that's a good exercise I always do. And then maybe later, if I'm getting a little better, you know, then a little higher here, I'm doing like more advanced stuff. And then what's really cool is that eventually I will do some clothing, and then when I'm doing clothing, I can draw draw people in their Balenciaga outfits, you know. Like in the bean in Balenciaga. With Harry Potter, that's kind of funny, you know. I don't know if you know this meme. Harry, you Balenciaga. There's only Balenciaga and those who are willing to seek it, or so. It was like a very fun stuff, you know. But yeah, but in perspective, there's also not very as much to do, because there's only like three, I would say, three states of perspective, like top, middle, bottom, and then you can decide if you like want 1, 2, or 3 or 4 vanishing points, depending on what you like to do. And also, that's also a little bit difficult, like having a cylinder also here, because the cylinder should, or the minor axis should at least go like to the vanishing point, and sometimes it's very hard to freehand this or pinpoint it. It's like you need more, you know, feeling. It's about feeling and the vibes, bro. If you don't have the right vibes to draw, then what are you doing? That's why you have to, you know, have good music. But yeah, but enough talking, but more box drawings. One box at a time, and always keep in mind that can you try this just from cube? Can you try this just from the cubes? This head. I mean, I guess I can. I mean, it depends on what perspective. Like, if I go like on a 2-point perspective, I can go. I don't want to, you know, say I'm good at it, or at least I'm practicing it. And then like, I think like at Minecraft, if we can say a Minecraft kinda head, you know. But yeah, this is, I mean, you can say it's like in 2-point perspective a little bit, maybe a little bit more to the side here, more like here, going there and here, there, and there. Yeah, take that little train, go with your gut. What are you guys talking about? It's just a hat, bro. I mean, it's a Minecraft hat, I would say, and then here's like the you know, the villager stuff like that, with the very kawaii with something like that, you know. But yeah, back to the boxes. I have to draw boxes. That's I guess not the first things I have to do. But what also is not pretty good is like eventually I will draw from reference, so I can draw something, a very cool hat or my logo with a little bit of reference and help into a cool drawing. But until then, I just have to do drawing some cool, nice boxes. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's that? I hate this. Sometimes my pen just gave up, or not gave up, or sometimes gives up on me. So, bro, that's very. You don't understand it, man. You don't understand it. But anyway, there's some technical issues here right now. Let me see again. Here, let's go here, there, and here. There's a wonderful box. beautiful books that you will have ever seen before. So, and other books, because why not? Because I can. And then go here, and yeah, just drawing boxes in perspective, and having like, you know, let's go here, and there, boom, there, and voila. It could be better, but yeah. Anyways, that's the thing, yeah, drawing boxes. It might be not really that interesting to draw boxes, but it's really one of the fundamentals. Like, drawing boxes, everything can go down, or not go down, go back to boxes. You try to draw on paper with pen in time when you not want to stay on PC. Alright, okay, let's figure out the sentence. You try to draw on paper. I do both things. I think you want to say if I'm drawing on paper or also on the computer. You try to draw on paper with pen in time you not want to stay on PC. I think I understand what you're trying to say. Like, if I want to go digitally fully, or I want to do it traditionally, and I would say I do both. I think there's many things you can learn from both sides, digitally and traditionally, or what you call it, digitally and annually. No, that's not the word. That's not the right word. Maybe classic. Yes, I will say it's classic. But yeah, my assignments are like on paper, so not on digitally. But I could possibly do it traditionally, not traditionally, digitally. But I decided to do it like both. Like, the homework is like, traditionally I draw on paper and pen, and with a pen that you can't really erase, so there you have this little annoyance that if you make one mistake, you will die. There's one mistake, one shot, you know, like an Eminem song, one shot. And if you make a mistake, well, I guess you have to do it again. Let's go, baby. I love doing those things over and over and over and over again. But I guess it's also kind of very, teach me like to be very careful how I should do my strokes. But I know I somehow don't want to learn this, You learn from mistakes. Yeah, I make a lot of mistakes. My life was a mistake now. Okay. That's a little bit too much. Anime was a mistake. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's just very, very annoying, like, to do it again and again and again. But the more I'm doing it, the more I guess getting better at it. For example, my line confidence is out of this world right now. Like, if you see the beginning and now, Jesus Christ, it's day and night. This is day and night, bruh. But yeah, I guess if you draw every day a little bit, you improve also a little bit, and then you're kind of happy, And you do a little more and more, then learn more about the world of art and other stuff, and composition, and other fundamentals like anatomy, dietary. Not an anime journalist is a mistake, but more is the fan of anime is the bad part. So, do you watch any anime Punk Lee? Oh yeah, Punk Lee, yes, Punk Lee. I call you Punk Lee. I mean, yeah, some anime fans are kinda hardcore, I cannot lie, that's true. But not all anime is like, kinda bad, We got some really nice cosplays. Have you seen the cosplays? That's a very good, very positive point, I would say. And the body pillows, oh, crazy. I mean, I don't own myself a body pillow, but you watch JoJo. I have watched JoJo, and I think I dropped it like at part 3 or part 4. I'm not so sure. I really liked. I like part 2. I think. I'm not so sure. I have watched it, but at some point I just dropped it. I don't know why. Maybe it's too ridiculous at some point, but I think I really enjoyed part 2 because the main character had the same voice actor like from Gintama, and I don't know, it's very. JoJo have new manga. How is named JoJo name JoJo Land? I can guess you really like JoJo, huh? A fellow JoJo enjoyer here, and watched every JoJo episode, I mean, JoJo is a good anime. Not I don't want to say it's a bad anime or something like that, but sometimes it becomes a little bit too ridiculous. But I think that's one of the charms of JoJo, and I think I will end with that here because I'm not really a JoJo expert. I mean, I only just watched like 2 or 3 seasons, and they have like 6 now, I think. I'm not so sure. I'm not an anime fan. I hate anime. But I watched every anime there is. Anime? What is anime? I only watch Cartoon Network, It's cartoon and anime is the same thing, man. Avatar is an anime. I mean, maybe there's like some discussion about it. But yeah. But what I can say is that you should really watch Gintama. It's a good anime if you like. Not slice of life, but more like funny jokes, I would say. Or maybe more like a character development. If you really if you watch a Gintama and you like the characters, man, you will have a great time watching this. Watch the old movie. Have you watched the old movie Toy Warrior? I haven't watched the movie Toy Warrior. Toy Warrior, like, let me see, let me Google it. This is something. Toy Warrior. Let's see. Dude, this anime is. Wow, this anime is really old. Jesus Christ. No, I haven't watched it, but have you watched it, like, bro? It appeared in Cartoon Network. Nah. Oh, right. Nah, I haven't watched that because I'm not such a Cartoon Network kid back then. I'm more like maybe a Nickelodeon kid. like watching a Big Time Rush, baby. Let's go halfway there. That's the jam, man. Appear in 2012. Well, that's also 10-11 years ago. That's also pretty much a long time ago. You have to realize, Punky, you are old. So am I. So is everybody else. Everybody that was born is old. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Oh yeah. This is the good shit, man. You know, this is the good shit. But what's not a good time? Big time rush melody. What I really like is Worldwide is also kind of nice. Good song, Worldwide from Big Time Rush. I wonder what they're doing right now. I've seen some pictures from them doing some maybe doing like music again or other stuff like that. But yeah, I miss those times. It was very fun. Or iCarly, bro, iCarly. This was also a nice time, you know. Going home watching iCarly, Spencer, or you know, Drake and Josh. Oh my god, Drake and Josh. And Crazy Steve. Oh, that was the good times, man. Crazy Steve is such a great character. Can't believe this is actually Spencer. You remember the cartoon special for Christmas? No, I can't remember the cartoon specials. I mean, what I know about specials are like the Simpsons specials. Like Halloween, the Simpsons special in Halloween, that was kind of nice. Those were, that were kind of really interesting events. Or maybe Christmas events too. Maybe there's also a Christmas episode with The Simpsons. Who knows? I'm pretty sure. Because The Simpsons have predicted everything there is, you know. It's also kind of funny. Like everything. I mean, they literally. I think they have literally. What do you call? Make everything. So that's why they predict everything, or so in that case. But yeah, make a call with Snoop Dogg in this episode. Oh, yo. Now you're talking. Now I understand what you mean. Yeah. What's they also have done the name, not the name, a song after this, like I think Boyfriend, or is this not? It's not like this. Are we talking about Big Time Rush or talking about something different? Oh, let me see. Yeah. Let's go back here. All right, let's go, baby. Eichhörnchen, not Eichhörnchen. What's this? Square word, right? That's the word. That's the word. Square word. Oh, square word. What do you call it again? Let me open my Google. All right, let's see. There we go.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. All right, we have a squirrel. Why do you type squirrel? I don't understand. But anyway, but the song "Looking for a Boyfriend" kinda hard, you know. I know. Maybe look at that up on YouTube with Snoop Dogg. Kinda hard, you know. But yeah, and I think with that I will finish my warm-up. And then after this warm-up, I'm doing more, not really just a drawing. That's something what I did earlier at the beginning, but then I decided to move more, to focus more on perspective, and then maybe after perspective, I will move on to drapery or like clothing, and after clothing, anatomy, and in the anatomy stuff, like I will do again like what do you call it again? Just the drawings, yes, just the drawings. But yeah, that's it for the warm up. And then let's save it. Warm up. Let's see. And yeah, and after this warm up, I'm doing something very mysterious, something that you didn't expect I would be doing. Something so out of pocket that you might ask, what am I doing? What is this? And that is, of course, drawing another box. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. I'm back. Sorry, I watched the song with animation. Why with squirrel? Sure. I'm not sure if I know the squirrel, but I hope you had a fun time, I would say. A box for sure. Yeah, yes, a box. Because I love drawing boxes. Because I am gonna be like the future box king, like the wizard king, like Black Clover kind of, you know. I don't know if you watch anime. Can't wait to have like a new episode of Black Clover again sometimes. But in the meantime, we have to wait. At first, Black Clover was a little bit hard to watch because the main character, Aster, was kind of very loud person. Say it at least. But after a while, it will get better. Big Time Rush was his name of video. If you want to watch this later, sure, I can do this, Pugly. Yeah, I miss Black Clover. It was kind of nice, man. And Yami, bro. I don't know if you also read the manga. It's kind of nice. What's going right now in the manga? Okay, this goes to. Alright, I mean maybe a little too strong here. A little too strong here. And yeah, it's a little some boxes in perspective. Yami was such a cool character, man. I didn't follow the manga. Alright. I mean, me too, but it's like I have watched like a lot of. Basically, I spoiled myself with those Black Clover updates. You know what those videos like? Oh my God, you can't believe what Nami did, and then I watched it and it's like in the new chapter of Black Clover, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind getting spoiled. But yeah, it's going to be very cool. But basically everything is going to is going to like explode. But I hope we got a better animation. Yeah, maybe. Like I don't know what studio is going to do the Black Clover anime, but I'm pretty sure it will come back eventually. So you can be like happy about this, I guess. But what I also can be happy is that I think tomorrow, or not tomorrow, I kind of like watching the new anime about Marsh, like the anime where he has no anime but is doing everything with the muscles. But yeah, Have you watched Berserk? Yeah, I have watched Berserk, but not the good Berserk, if you understand what I mean. Like we pause a lot of times, so he should be. Like we pause a lot of times, so he should beg to get a clown. Okay, I'm not so sure if I understand this. But yeah, I have watched Berserk, but the CGI one, like not really the good looking Berserk, you know. The first Berserk anime, like I don't know, like the Berserk that was in CGI. Like I don't know, man. I just watched that, and I kept watching it. Like I don't know why, but the CGI like was not that. I mean, it did. I didn't like mind it. Like it was not good, but you know, X-Arm, the anime, was also not really good, you know. But I still watch it because it's kind of funny. You know, something that's if something is really bad animated, it becomes like at first it's not make CGI, then it's not the first, and then maybe it's the second or the third. I don't know. I just know I watched Berserk and it was CGI, kinda. That's all I can remember watching Berserk. And of course the very very disturbing scenes. I mean, like the anime just pause. I don't know what worth it, and it takes time from that when the animation do boom. Ah, you mean that like a break? Okay. Yeah, I guess they have to wait for the manga to finish so the animation can catch up again, because the most of the time, like the manga is not the manga, the anime is always catching up to the manga, and then like in the end we get some like you know some very juicy fillers, you know. Not that I mind anime fillers, because sometimes anime fillers can be very entertaining to watch. But I wonder how they pull this off, like how they develop like a complete new story. And sometimes like fillers can also destroy the anime entirely, like or like or generally didn't adapt it very well. For example, a good example would be Tokyo Ghoul. Dark Magician Dimension Slash, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah. I know this, like where the fight against the demon, right? And then there's like Yami, and then he's doing the slash. Or maybe another scene. I'm not so sure what you mean. But yeah. But yeah, so it can happen that the manga or the anime itself can be adapted really badly, really bad, because it happened to. Because like Dark March can cut demon magic, I guess. And anti-magic, don't forget anti-magic. Anti-magic is also very useful. Like having some black global lore here right now. I mean, yeah, okay. But yeah, man, I want to talk about, I don't know, what's called this anime again? I don't want to talk a lot about anime, but more like maybe one more time, like about Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul was like very good. Maybe on the right hand, in anti-magic? Honestly, I have no idea what we are talking right now. I'm just going with the flow right now. For sure, yeah. But sure, yeah. Going here, another cylinder, but you know, the opening from Tokyo Ghoul was kinda a very good. That was Shiote, you know. But otherwise, like the anime adaptation about Tokyo Ghoul is really not that good. No, I mean the protagonist that has anti-magic 2 from Index. Oh, you mean from Index? This guy is Toma. You mean Toma, right? Okay, I think now we are on the same page somehow. We find the way. It took some time, but we finally found a way that we can communicate together. Understand what you're trying to say to me. The curtain has been lifted. I see now. I see the light. And God told me it's Toma from Index. But yeah, I have no idea why we're talking about this, but it's alright. It's alright. The more anime weeps are there, and the better, I guess. Okay, that's kind of too distorted. A little bit more here. And yeah, drawing cute boxes. Because we want to use some magic. Of course. The magic. Of course, the magic I want to use is like fire magic, you know? Not anti-magic, fire magic, because I really like fire. I can decide it. Attack after you learn anything you want. What you want to draw first? I guess I want to draw like cool anime girls. That would be kind of nice to be able to do this. And then sell it for like, I don't know, for 10 or doing like commissions. That would be kind of nice. Getting paid for drawing something. Getting money, able to afford food that is essential for a human being, and also going to, you know, having like wash your face, having like hygiene. It's crazy. That's very important for an anime viewer. Cool anime girls with some brand name t-shirts. Exactly, Balenciaga t-shirts, you know. Just a white Balenciaga t-shirt. Or Supreme. Or Gucci. And that's it. That's all fancy clothing brand I know. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some other fancy clothing brands out there that are targeting only rich people, which is a very good strategy, I would say. Because if you can target rich people, you can also make the clothes very expensive. Because they can afford it, you know. Very smart. Like I said, either you sell it for the rich or you do something mass produced for the mass, you know. That's the two ways to be getting rich, you know. Tiger, you want to know one fun fact about JoJo? Sure, man. Give me like give me one fun fact of JoJo. One fun fact of JoJo is that JoJo was before the world existed, you know. There were Jonath and JoJo and Dio. And Dio made a really big fart and then the Big Bang. Alright, okay, that's a little too stupid. But yeah, there's Supreme Ram E in anime too. JoJo make one collab with Gucci. Ah, I think I've seen it. Like, I don't know if you know Z-Dog VA. Like, I think he has one of those Gucci, JoJo Gucci clothes. I don't know if you know this YouTuber. But yeah, right. I find this kind of funny, like very luxurious brand companies or clothing brand companies collaborating with anime. It's really kind of funny. Or what I also have seen, like those washing companies collaborating with Attack on Titan, and you see like Levi doing like cleaning on the cover. But yeah, and then the child of Jotaro was dressed with Gucci dress. Ooh, well that's very Gucci. But you know, it's a kind of funny word, Gucci. The only thing, not the only thing, but it also reminds me of the song like Gucci Gang from 6ix9ine. I wonder what he's doing right now. Does he also rap again, or is he outside or so? But yeah, it was also a nice timeline, I think, about the rappers and Gucci. Or what also kind of was kind of interesting are those mumble raps. I don't know if you remember those, where they just didn't really rap, they just blah 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 blah, blah, just rumble about something. You know, some of them was kind of funny, you know. Yeah, it was really lit, bro, you know. But yeah. Yeah, but normally otherwise I think I don't really watch or hear any rap. Most of the time I just listen to a lot of you know, anime openings, anime soundtracks or something like that. I'm really, or generally Japanese artists than like rappers. I mean, there's also Japanese rappers, but I think it's not really my genre. I'm more like into rock, or not really rock, but more like the anime rock kind of thing. You know what I mean, like the hype rock anime. You know what I mean if you watch some like, what's a good anime rock, like Ri Hamatoro. I don't know if you know this anime. But yeah. Okay, and so I mean I did a bunch of boxes. I mean, are they in perspective? I don't really know. Like, can you search on YouTube Gucci Puri is not gross dog, it's a little funny. I mean, sure, I can do this later then. Just image of video. Image of video. Oh, okay, I can see this. I hope it's not something really disturbing that I won't be able to sleep in the night, because that would be very, very sad, you know. Let's see. Oh! Okay, that is... Yes, that's the fancy fancy shoes that you have here. And a very big hat, huh? Alright. I guess that's it for today. I did my deed. I streamed for 1 hour. I kept the stream going with my talking, I would say. And yeah, I hit the 1 hour marking, and yeah. Gucci Poochie, let's go, man. So, I think I will end it today here. Thanks for joining the stream, like always. You can check my streams or my stuff like in the Discord server if you want to. And otherwise, I will stream tomorrow. And yeah, I see you then. Bye bye. Have a good one.